What up, my dudes? Welcome to another playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV Online. This one's the 1.0 version, the original version before they made A Realm Reborn. Right now we're going to run through making a new character and checking out one of the starting cities. We're going to do Limsa Lominsa, I think, first. And we're going to check out some of the NPCs and run around and do a few things. So, yeah, hopefully this should be a good one. Everybody that's watching over there, but let's get rocking. Get started. Heck yeah, let's go, baby. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna do pad and keyboard, I think.
Here. Feel. Think.
The seas tonight be rougher than a tussle with a Tingor oar. What the heck? I forgot that they got the old pirate speech up in here. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna grab my drink real quick. All right, we're back. Got my drink. Let's keep going. The seas tonight. We already said the seas tonight, so never mind. Screw it. This is the main scenario quest, is the Shapeless Melody. Once all me days. Seen a storm like this? Sure. Look around. Look of a lad what's never afore been rocked in the arms of the mighty navigator. Ain't fixin'. Consecrate the deck. Chewed supper now. This guy's off the charts. Oh, try moving to him. I got you. Easy peasy. Less than dodgy sea legs of yours. I'd rate that the ale is any of these weak-bladdered dryland bastards. Wow. Guy's intense. Everything in our journal, so we get the Shapeless Melody. You awake to the soft sound of singing, yet upon looking around, you see no one resembling a songstress. A blunt greeting by sour-smelling Rogadin calling himself... Is it Rosnol? No, Rosnolthal, right? Rosnol. I don't know. I can't pronounce his name. Screw it. Blunt greeting by the sour. Da 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 da. All right. Got some NPC guides. I need to figure out what the heck. I gotta manage. Oh, there we go. Excellent connection. Be good here. Awesome. Looking for the stream manager on this one, and I couldn't figure out what was top chat or what was going on, so. Cool, this will work just fine for me. That'll do, Big. That'll do. Alright. You see, you heard singing. Well, maybe it was the old lemon lining? Laughing? Whatever. What's a lim lane? That is more. It's probably like a. What do they call them? Sirens? Maybe? Yeah, we'll see. Oh yeah, I don't have the TikTok stuff up yet. Hold on 1 second, dudes. I should have the chat and everything else. Rockin', actually. Guy's stumbling around like a champ. Test that bad boy out. I don't even see that on there. Is that top liker on there? Hold on. Trying to get all my chat stuff figured out. Sometimes I move things around and it gets a little redonkulous. Yeah, that one should be open. Oh, you know what? I don't even have top liker on there. That's why. That would be why it's not showing up. Let's do, that'll be fine. Fine as wine. Yeah, this Silky's voice sirens. That's what I was thinking. Check some of these guys out. You say you heard singing. Well, maybe... Oh, that's her. That's him. We need to talk to you. Being rough with the men who traded in our... What? Rough with the men who tread on her back. Why every trip it's... Oh, okay. I think he's talking about the sea, right? There's the boat. Guy's wackier and shit. You hear something? Cause and I hear something. I'd go up there and see it for myself, but I don't want to adventure in days the ending before they start. I don't blame you. I heard Limsa Lominsa is a filthy cesspool of overridden with pirates and pillagers, winches and wastrels. Sounds like my kind of town, baby. Hell yeah. And it's set, once we arrive in Limsa, we shall make our way to the Adventurers Guild and find us a noble quest. Alright. Fair enough. Check these jokers out. Have you decided what endeavors you will take on once you arrive in Limsa Lominsa, that is, unless you're on a sort of spiritual journey? Yeah, I don't know about that, buddy. These seemingly endless sea voyages can truly drain a man's soul. There's plenty of those that can drain a man's soul, right? That ain't no joke. Or we get too buck wild here. Check everybody else out. You say you've heard a voice singing sweet somethings in your ear now, did you? I've heard nothing of the sort. What's going on? Is it Civ? Yeah, it's crazy. I had to rig this bad boy up and get it going. Picking his brain. Checking everybody out. They say that the seas around Limsa Lominsa are guarded over by the goddess called the Navigator. If the temper is as bad as the accursed storm, I'd say we're all doomed. I believe it. Okay, let's go over and... we go all the way around. We're just checking all the NPCs out. From the blank look in your eyes, I would guess that you're not too well traveled, but scuttle over the corner you were cowering and back to sleep. Back to you in a minute. What about you? I knew I should have taken an in room. Right. Oh, I'm stuck in there. Hearing the boats clanking. Bring, 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 bring. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. You appear troubled. Might anything be amiss? Probably not. Speak to me as if I have something to say. Well, I don't. Be gone. He's like, get the hell out of here. Strange voice, ye say, eh? Their song we tug on an ear, or oh, tear at your very soul, even. Oh my god! All right, here we go. We got to get in this pirate talk. It really does feel like Final Fantasy XI. Yep. The song, see, leaving you drained all life, but begging for more. Arr, you scallywag. Here's something, all right. All right, we talked to everybody in here. We did. See if this bad boy crashes, huh? Up deck. Up to the poop deck. What's going on, Lady Luck? Creepy up there, huh? Like scene from Ghostbusters or something. Oh, we're on fire. The camera angles, OP 1.0. Yeah, it's a whole different direction for sure. The way they told cinematic stories in 1.0 is completely different. I wish 14 nowadays was like this.
Hurry back to your cabin, lest you become the season opposite.
You won't hold much longer!
Neither can my lunch.
A brave man.
Might as well be brave, right? I should be swinging around with that bad boy. Not sure if you still play. I do play, yep. I'm caught up with the current patch of 7.3 in Dawn Trail. This is crazy, though. All Leviathans coming?
Make yourself useful, Scrag.
Hold on a second before I move on. I gotta do something. I gotta share share lives right now. Does everything look good, by the way, guys? Trying to get all this stuff set up. Hold on here, hold on. Once I know everything's live and we're good, it should be fine. I think it looks pretty good. Okay. Alright, let's get going. Fiends approach. Ready your weapon. I can't. 1.0 playable. Yeah, very limited. It's very limited. It's kind of like a build, basically. So, like, no combat, really. Well, some of them. Depends on which build you have, but it takes a little bit to compile it, for sure. Listen to that rockin' music, right? I figure out the rest of my skills on here. You've defeated him. Yeah, this one's purely story-based, this build. There's a build that has combat where you can spawn monsters and do other things as well. That rocks. I played the Dolomite version a long time ago. Oh, man.
Walk free, believe the lamb's alive, so believe.
It's getting buck wild in here, huh?
Limsa Lominsa! A sight for me sore eyes!
Hey, thanks for liking the live, guys. And follows. But yeah, I like to go back and play this. I was beta. I originally played in the beta 1.0. I'm a legacy player for 11 and 14 as well. So yeah, pretty crazy. Good to get back into things though. And you got in post Shadowbringers, I got you. Yeah, I'm all the way up to past the recent patch of 7.3. So if you're a Final Fantasy XI player, 14 is definitely a good game for you to be checking out right now. If you're done with the main stuff. What's up, Panda? What's going on?
I get to be first. This is so fair.
Yeah, it should be a good time. We're hanging out. We got everybody in here. Fernalicious, Josh, we got Hanners. Doodlehead's back up in here. You defeated the... Get the little quest main menus. We're going to probably talk to all the NPCs and goof around a little bit, so... We'll see what happens. It was a beautiful game. Yeah. I bet it wasn't all intact where it needed to be. Last night, I believe we were witnesses to something that was well beyond. Actually, I'm going to move your guys' chat over a little bit right here. See if I can see your guys' chat better. There we go. As a merchant, it never was wise to ponder over which cannot earn the profit. Let me know if the music's too loud too, guys. I don't know. My output's differently than what I hear. Welcome all new Avengers to Limsa Lominsa without their business. Okay, what about... Where sailors, a little wind and rain won't keep us from finding our way to port. Alright. No, get out of there, you. Small talk it. We're all smiles and handshakes when we first let you adventurers into the city. Many mates lost their jobs, and I reckon it won't be long before we lose some of their fates. Holy shit. Look at the port. Isn't this nuts? I wonder if Dalmud's still already up there. I think he is. It should be the latest patch of 1.23b, I think. My rival in Limsa Lominsa. That's crazy, huh? A lot of effort to get this to work. Maybe I'll move your guys' chat over here. Yeah, so that way I can see everybody's stuff. What's up, Barefoot? You run around barefoot a lot? Ventures inspire epic tales. Like, look at all the stuff that jangles on him. Isn't that crazy? Just like the weapons. You can pull everything out. Oh, it's crazy. Never heard about this game or 11 when it was popular. I was 8 when 1.0 released. Holy smokes. Yes, I think it was 2010, I think. But yeah, it's good to see. Get the ships up in the air. You got all kinds of stuff going on. Check out who's everybody that's out here. Voluptuous vixen. Ooh. They're more reliable than a man of the sea. Perhaps I should have stayed on the ship rather than disembarking to this den of wolves. So the wolves den when you're doing PvP, that's fucking awesome. I didn't realize that. Crazy. See if anybody else is out here that's been kind of implicated. What's this guy doing? Can we wave to him? I think we can wave. Hold on, where's yeah, you can still wave it. Waving to everybody out here. And the sad thing is I actually preferred the 1.0 aesthetic and systems more, really. Well, I mean, it was supposed to incorporate Final Fantasy XI in just a new game engine. There's Dalamud. In all of its glory. Holy shit. Wait till that thing gets on your... Also, Louis Swan's in this game. He's alive and well. Played this back in the day until this shut down Nostalgic Blast. Yeah. Crazy, huh? Some say a man of the sea ain't truly become a man till the ship is its own, but I say it's not the ship that makes the man, but it's the man what makes the ship. Same goes for your adventures and your weapons of choice. Arr. Hey man, does that guy talk about the other stuff too? Welcome to Limsa, youngin'. If you're looking for an apology for a rough ride, we won't find one more than any other me crew, but you're here in one piece, and that's more. Okay. I lost more than a few good lads to the infernal storm, yet ye be without such a scratch. This is nuts. No, not yet. Not to the end. Can we go through here? Ferry routes are closed until the Knights of the Barracuda was successful in neutralizing the Sahagan threat. Things are reopened, so you can't go in there. Huh? I think he is my quest marker, though. But look at some of the other stuff, too. The maps. There's also a bunch of other guilds that are in here as well. Let's see. How'd you get into the earlier patch? It's a lot of compiling, so just looked it up. Best not depressing for the method. It is pretty insane a little bit to get this to work correctly, and even now it's still pretty broken. But we should be able to get through a lot of the story content and check out some things. I don't know how far I can get, but we'll see. I'm just glad you guys are here to hang out. I look at the tides carried in today, mates. Another fearless adventure. And I mean, he talks fast. Ain't nothing against your tide, but I feel like it's civic duty to tell ye, Eorzea is no place for the light of art instead of heart. Ha ha! But the slaver and beastmen and power-hungry Imperials, I reckon you'd be well advised to scamper off. Civic duty to tell you. Gotcha. Oh yeah, because it's slitched. I always get lost in the text because it comes flying up in between. And thanks for the likes, by the way, Thomas and Golden, those guys. Let's see. Yeah, what's this now? The lad says, seen a mighty sea beast. He ain't the first dry lander to come spouting such bilge. Wow, these guys really go deep in the old pirate talk, huh? This now the lad. Nope. Yeah, see, that's why I was thinking it's the next piece to that one, but. I look at also the tides carried in today, mates. Come to the drowning once to play. Perhaps I'm wrong in the establishment, but I heard I would find men here. Men who could provide me information on a certain treasure, if you will. Oh, a feisty one. I could tell you all about the hidden treasure as any of these scrags, but not a soul in Limsa would want to get his hands on their bounty. Their booty. But here's the rub. Here's the rub? Is that supposed to be like the rumor? Or what? Funny. Oh, you know what? I gotta check something real quick. Make sure this isn't colliding with other things. I don't think it is. Alert box. Everything should be fine. Let me know if the screen is flickering, because it kind of looks that way on one of my streaming softwares, but I can't tell if it's still doing it. Let me know if it's doing that weird stuff. Rumored and buried in a tiny island named Seal Rock. Ain't anybody but them grunts that call themselves the Knights of the Barracuda. Of them scholarlies over Melivin's gate allowed within 50 malms of that place. In other words, not one of your boys has the stones to find a way to get past those obstacles. Onto the rock. What a peaceful little town this is. Where are we at here? Oh, Josh, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? How's your day treating you? We're just going back in. I finally got another build of 14 of 1.0, and we're running through the story a little bit here, trying to get things rocking. Hopefully it holds together. Peaceful cesspool ain't nothing but a boil of Eorzea's arse, and it's festering with more scum than you'll find in the pub's privy. In case you didn't notice, the last town's crawling with pirates, and I don't mean the kind of parrots and eye patches. Arr! Gotta get the eye patches. Puh! Can't even talk. Doing good off today, and yeah, I love 1.0 gameplay. Hell yeah! Come on in. We'll hang out. Privy case you didn't notice last, the town's crawling with pirates, and I don't mean... Oh yeah, see? That's what I mean about the text. I get lost. There's a war going on twixt rival factions. Rossoin and their Sanguine? Sirens against the Carvalian and his Kraken's arms with each and every one of them looking to dispose Limsa's new admiral. They're two this pirate talk's like throwing me completely off. Busy ripping out each other's gizzards. And we can't forget about them fishbacks now, can we? The Sahagin been breathing down Limsa's neck for nigh on 5 years. What of the Empire? Why, they're just sitting up in Garlemald waiting for this city to burn so they can fly down here in their arrow ships and sweep up the embers. What's up, Daisy? Everybody else? What do we got in here? David, what's going on? Surely the Garleans would not declare war on the independent Eorzean Commonwealth this far. I've been playing since Realm Reborn, but I love the experience 1.0. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I had to pull some strings to get this one going. I should probably put that in chat sometime. That's all good. I'm glad you guys are here. Thal's balls. Last, the Imperial declare that they like and re-educate them and what they think different. And any sprat on... Wait a minute, is any sprat on the spit knows that. Gotcha. Thanks for the follow. And the gifts, buddy. And we got some likes up in here. You guys are awesome. You could say that, but I have a plan on staying, so don't think that you'd be the last to see of me.
Can give a little gift?
Of course, your soul has got a plan. It's so weird to see her in that attire nowadays. Or, a different attire. Oh, let's see what these guys have to say. Soul's over here. Unless you have information on the Empire, you may take your pleasantries elsewhere. Holy fuck! I just got shot down by fucking Yustola. Holy shit! It's like, get the funk out of here, dude. There be men who say Seal Rock ain't always been there. Rumor is it's just appeared out of nowhere back on the stormy night. Thanks for the gifts, by the way, guys. And you believe on the Is it the Nonchalis? What the hell is that? Shinshi? I don't even know. I'm butchering the shit out of these names. Those whose Shay bring the marvelous treasure buried somewhere in the boulders. Okay. What do you got for me, dude? Lately, the streets been filled with rumors, some fantasy island brimming with treasure, but I reckon there ain't one of the dozens. If I was you, I'd pay near to listen. Gill-eyed pirate preaching on easy loot. Nonsense indeed. I've been hearing whispers of normal folk like you and joining me up with the fishbacks. I like how they call the fishbacks for the Sahagin. If I ever find one of the traders, I'll gut them and bake them. Damn Knights of the Barracuda, if it weren't for them, I'd been on the island. This is crazy. He's drunk and saying nonsense. I think they're all drunk. Not a soul in the city ain't looking to win the next trident and knock our esteemed admiral off his perch on the bridge. So this is before the admiral was the admiral. Oh, that's great. What's her name? Whirlwind? Never remember. But even have hope, you need a fat purse, and that's why everyone cousins are searching for the damned treasure. Oh, it's nonsense. I gotcha. Shit. Good call. Thanks, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna butcher every damn word in here, probably. That pirate talk, man. I'm no Captain Jack Sparrow. I can tell you that right now. New face, welcome to Limsa. There's a discord amongst the rival pirate gangs, meaning that have little time to meddle in the affairs of adventurers. This leaves us relatively free to step in and take the work brigands would usually claim by right. Just make sure to avoid biting off more than you can chew. There's quite enough to keep us occupied. I can't believe I got shot down by Y'shtola. That is fucking bananas. Where is... Taken to the end. Let's see if it crashes. Maybe not. Hopefully not. Welcome to the inn. Lately, these streets have been filled with rumors of fantasy. Yeah, so that guy already says the other one, so... yeah. Thanks for sharing the live. This is awesome. Let's get some small talk out of there. Congratulations, Scrag. You've managed to drag yourself to the drowning winch. The character moves better. Yeah, the characters, the animations for these guys, because they're mo-capped. They're just... I wish we had that kind of stuff in 14 now. And Josh is up by 1,200, by the way, guys. So if you don't know, if you join our Discord, it is in the description below or on the main sites of all of our pages. You can join in, automatic link. Click in there, and you can, if you on TikTok, top likers always go in our list there. We have a section for Final Fantasy XIV and 11, a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, more than welcome to come in there and say hi. Everything one. Is it the onest looking lad? Onest looking lad. Oh my god, here we go. Yourself might need make a living in this rat infested old ain. I feel like I'm reading one of those like weird where they just cut half the words out. You're like, you're just a looking or like when Patrick's on the ship and Mr. Krabs, and this is a weird reference, but like all I can think of is that episode when he's like, there's land there, and they crash because he's trying to say pirate talk in between it. It's so funny. Mostly patrons be tight-lipped bastards, but the flagon of a 12 cheapest ale. You're doing great with the pirate talk. I don't know, this is terrible. It's so funny. I could really get into character, I suppose, but a flagon or 12 me cheapest ale. They'll tell ye everything from the secret grounds. The grounds? Nice. To the color their ladies. Unmentionables. Alright then. Holy shit. 10 places at once. I heard myself a fuse help out around the winch. You'd be to learn what each of the old lads and lassies do. Sure. Wow, you guys are funny. You can't be doing this, mate. So great. Shrimp. Put another shrimp on the bobber. Now wait, where was I? Ah, right. You young fledgling like you might want to make a name for yourself in this pisshole. Take my advice. Find yourself a guild and get to work. Ye be less than not in this world if ye ain't got gelt. Gelt? Probably gil? I don't know. And by the looks of your purse, you know how to step for ye, poor sod. Let me see. Let me look at me up and down. Get a good look at this one. I'm gonna start with using that unmentionables. Hell yeah. Hold on a second. There's got to be... Got your bag? You may be luck after all. You say you found a fish flopping about your boat when the storm hit. Well, at least he... I don't even remember... Does he talk like this in regular one? There's no way. Is it... Oh, how do you say your name? Roshi? I don't want to mispronounce it. But I'm saying, oh my god, I started playing Final Fantasy XIV a couple days ago. Yeah, and this is the one before A Realm Reborn, so... In for a treat. Maybe it's time you stepped out and seen the world. Or she truly be stinking maw lined with razor-sharp teeth, ready to rip your arse right out of your trappings. And I know just the place. Kudas call him Camp Bearded Rock. Give me your map. Oh my god. I'm still on the free trial. If I end up liking it, I'll buy it. You should definitely do it. I don't want to do the whole speech where you can play 100 hours or whatever it is. There's a huge meme. You should look it up. The Final Fantasy meme that they have for it. At 2K, by the way. I'm all the way up to the recent expansion of Dawn Trail, past the newest patch, which is 7.3. You should definitely stick with it. It's going to be slow. Don't let that discourage you, all the fetch quests and run around and trying to figure stuff out. Just dive in. It's a fun game. It's got plenty of jobs, things to do, things to craft, places to be, enemies to fight. Don't give up. Don't go, oh man, this is a kind of a slow grind. Just stay with it. It'll get really good, and by the time you get to Shadowbringers, you'll be throwing tears clear out of your eyes sideways and praising 14. So that's all I can tell you. And before you go, so don't base it on this one, what I'm playing right now. This is completely different than what you're playing. This is before it got Dalamud hit the ground and blew everybody up. So Dalamud's still in the sky in this one. No strings attached. You find yourself in trouble. Just call me on the Aether. I'm taking care of a chocobo egg at the shrouds. I got you. Yeah, there you go. Once you get your chocobo, you'll be in good shape. Got some link pearls. Is there more people? Did they change? I don't think they changed, did they? Serpents, sirens, and specters, stars. This stinking cesspit is swirling with unsavory scuttlebutt, I say. So they're almost like Tarotaros from Final Fantasy XI, how they rhyme. Kind of funny. Everywhere's a buzz with the word of enormous Caesar. Hey, thanks for the rose, by the way. I appreciate it. And hopefully you stay with 14. I'm also in Final Fantasy XIV retail, so if you ever need anything, I'll pop in. I always do a 14 stream here and there. Probably do one this afternoon. We'll see. I don't want to do any like spoilers for you. What's up, the loot librarian? She's back. Stephanie's up in here. It's crazy. Trying to see what these little Lollifels are doing. Yeah, but like, it's so much crazy. So it's like a local server. Yeah, it's a... Well, there's technically a community project for 1.0. And this one's a private server, so I had to do a little bit. Let me hit the follow, of course. But yeah, Dalamud should be still up in the sky somewhere. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see, they got the airships from the Empire up there. Where's Dalamud? Aha! Shit, I should have seen him right out at the beginning. So this is pre Realm Reborn. And Dalamud's right up in the sky, and it's Limsa, so... I was so obsessed with this game. Yeah, I mean, it was a good time. I'm also a Legacy... If you were a Legacy player, so am I. I played it at beta all the way till the patch of 7.3. So, yeah, I miss this music for Limsa, too. Yeah, the animations, the zoom-ins are a little bit better. The character design's really good. Like, I like all the weapons and how they just move on the character. Plus, you have belts. You have... all the stuff moves on the character. This was meant to be an online version of the mainline game, so they wanted it graphically looking as good as it possibly could, but most PCs at the time in 2010 barely run this damn thing. So it's crazy. Anything you prefer over 1.0? I prefer the animations of the character, the movements. So like when he runs, if you notice, he has to like stop. Yep, he has to like put a foot down and like change directions. See that, the animation? If you see that in 14 now, it doesn't happen. Your characters are very stiff. But watch like all like the swords, the weapons, and all that stuff. And then the movements when he stops. Pick that up. So when you stop, he just kind of leans forward. See that little foot thing? Badoom. Kind of crazy. This is Librarian, this is Final Fantasy XIV. This is 1.0, the version that doesn't exist anymore technically. Yoshi P is swept this under the rug and gotten rid of it. It's crazy. Andy, what's going on? Thanks for the roses, by the way. Dude, check this out. You stole the fucking shut me down earlier. Where'd she at? Did she? Oh, she was in the instance. These are new NPCs, but I thought your soul was supposed to be over here. No, it's not her. I mean, the character designs are crazy too. I see you're already somewhat familiar with the link shells. You can create a link shell. You can do all that stuff. Started playing Final Fantasy this month. Well, you should definitely stick with it. And thanks for the gifts, guys. Look at this one leaning. I do hope she's all right. I apologize if I was simply worried about the young adventurer I spoke with earlier today. Give me advice about... Okay, so everybody's looking for a treasure or something. Let's see. It's a private server. I remember trying a bunch of one years ago. So there is the... Yeah, this one's the private one that I had to compile. It's got some updated stuff, most of the stories for all the city-states, and I have a lot of the cutscenes and stuff, too, that you guys can see set up. But if you look at the character design and how much it differs from 14 today, I mean, just to me, it seems like all the characters are bigger. Like it's larger than life when you walk in a space or like when you go to a place. I mean, we can kind of poof all over too if you want. You can see Ul'dah. I could go to Gridania. We could do lots of stuff if you want. Let's see. Hopefully I can get back over here. Let's see. Like if you go in the Shroud, go to Camp Bent Branch. Just to show you an example. Started playing. Hopefully it'll take me here. I don't know. Okay, so this is one of the Aetherytes. If you look at like the sound effects and everything in here, you look at the canopy, it makes you literally feel like you're in a forest. Now a lot of this is copy and pasted. I mean, look at this map of the Shroud. I mean, this shit is absolutely insane. Just a mess. But there's no load zones for a lot of it. Let's see. I'm keeping another vigil outlining the areas. Do this as a registered location, huh? Look at the detail on the armor, though. Looks pretty damn good. Got an error. It says open a widget. What's a widget for this, huh? Oh, I gotta see something, guys. Some viewers will... This is my streaming is poor right now. Which I got poor internet to begin with. I'll check the stream real quick. Yeah, you guys will have to let me know if it balances out. I don't know. Huh. It may be choppy. I don't know. Maybe I have my internet went down. Let me check my internet. Because sometimes if it looks choppy and all that, it's because my internet's not fast enough to do what I need it to do. But we'll see. Anyway. Crazy to be in these areas. And seeing these other NPCs. We got so much more to see, but I don't want to like do too much in between. So let's get into Limsa and finish checking everything out. Up to 4K, by the way. Yeah, the internet's not as stable as it should be. That's okay. Get back up top. It's just me. Might have to turn the depths of field up, all that stuff, because you can extend that stuff out. Crap, I don't remember. Most of these other doors operational. Let's see if they're operational. I don't know if they are. Oh yeah. So another difference that you would see is right here. There's a fish tank in Limsa in this area, and this is not a thing in current 14, so which is pretty wild. I've been playing for almost 5 years now. I've never seen someone play 1.0 live. Well, today's your day, buckaroo. All right, but yeah, the fish tank's pretty cool. Hopefully my internet, there you go. Now it looks like it's balancing out. Welcome to Highland, proud purveyors of the wonders of Eorzea's seas. I think you can still buy stuff, maybe? Okay, so yeah, stuff did load. I was waiting to see. Oh yeah, I gotta deal with you later. Surrounded by the sea. 5K. Let's see. I can't remember. Retainers and all other stuff, but you can check the rest of the NPCs, see what else they got to say before we move on to the next. I think I got my other quest stuff too. Treasures of the main. Oh, I gotta go to Camp Bearded Rock. I wonder if I can just leave, go to the Chocobo stables and go on foot. I mean, I would poof over, but I think you have to go in an instance here. Let's see if I can poof back in. Let's see. I wonder if I can show up back with that. No, it's probably the stream. My stream right now is struggling because of the internet. My internet's terrible right now. It kind of chugs a little bit, but not... I mean, my computer can run this just fine, but it's a bunch of other stuff. But right now, my internet... I'm looking at it right now. It says my stream is currently keyframes. Blah, 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 blah. Ingested something. I'll have to look at my internet and see what it's doing. Yeah, it's not doing good. It's okay. It goes back and forth. I have terrible internet, so... Or what I need to do, anyway. Here, let me do something that'll help with that, actually. I'll do it in performance mode. Hopefully this works, because I'm running a server off of that one. Thanks for the likes, by the way. And gifts and everything else. Josh is up to 15 and or 5.5. Let's see, where is your guys' chat? Oh yeah, we got all kinds of files up in here. Okay, hopefully that balances out the internet. If it chugs, then I'm gonna have to just stick with it. I wonder if I can just warp over. Give me a second. I'll see if I can get this working here. And we'll continue talking to NPCs, maybe. Yeah, I'm trying to get all your guys' stuff in one spot. Alright, let's do the Adventurers Guild? Is that what that is? Yeah, it's probably that. I don't normally stream on YouTube. This is crazy. It can be. Let's see if it'll fix it when I come back in. I think this one's not the inn I want to be. Probably Adventurers Guild, but I don't think that's on the other side. I don't know if that'll log me in back into... Maybe it will. There we go. Everybody back where they should be? I think so. Timid beasts have grown bold with the salting something and something and something else. No way. Pika says, yes way. It's 6K. Tribals. There's even more rumors of the silver-clad Imperials. We'll go to Camp Bearded Rock. I'm going to try to grab the Chocobo, but I want to see what everybody else has to say first. North of the Lenosha deep mountains of the The Gormoro? Lives a tribe of beastmen made up of the dirty little creatures known as the Kobold. Man, these guys are talking mad shit. Thanks for liking the live, by the way. Maybe waiting for the Garleans to come up and do it themselves. I hear the Empire's planning their own assault on the Primals, or Eikons, right? Isn't that what they call them in Final Fantasy XIV? Don't remember. Posing as false gods. This should be where your leave quests are at. Adventure... Or guild leaves. Yep, you got the guild leaves, battlecraft leaves, stuff like that. Give a tutorial. Yeah, so you can exchange... Can I actually take that? I didn't think so. It's funny. Hear the legend of how a city was born, but well, years ago. Let's see. Oh yeah, there was a mighty kingdom far from the south. So far that it would take a man a half of his life to sail the shores. Wonder what they were talking about back then, huh? Kind of crazy. Both sides fought for the courage of the lions and ferocity of sharks, but the kingdom's fighters... Oh, by the way, the other event should start today. Hold on, I gotta look up something. Ah, well, I'll look it up in a little bit. Maybe we'll do it. In regular 14, a small fleet of fast drownmans was able to escape the carnage. People lived on, so they sailed, and they sailed until one day a terrible storm, some say sent Limlane herself picked up the few remaining ships and tossed them down to the rocks. Nuts. Already up and running, heck yeah. That's what I was thinking. I knew the other event was going. I haven't looked at the lodge stone. Hold on a second. I'm pretty sure it's... I'm going to do that later this afternoon. I think so, right? Let me look here. Before we get to Buck Wild. Yeah, there it is. Notes, topics, Dawn Trail, Moonfire Fair, August 13th. Yep. At 1 a.m. and then it runs, which gets some new available items. Hell yeah. What's I'll have to put that up too and do that one. Time is it even? 10. Ooh, they do have some pretty cool like outfits. I don't know about the new flip-flops. I like my old flip-flops, but I'm definitely getting them. I like the Moonfire Fair stuff. This is the event. I'll post it in chat if you guys are interested. Stuff that stops in here. Let's see what else we got. Yeah. I don't even know if I can post this in regular YouTube chat, right? There you go. For the Lodgestone stuff if you need that. Anyway, back to what we're doing. This guy's still yakking about somebody getting attacked. I don't know. What else did we talk to? We talked to the Lalafels. I like their outfits, how like look at some of the detail on some of the armor pieces. They're doing pretty good. I don't know why she's wearing like half the other ones. Maybe it's the Sublar or whatever. Another star shower over the seas, but not a few days past. That don't bode well. They say seen the star shower going missing. Okay, what's going on, everybody? That guy's really yakking it. Another step. Seem to have mistaken you for one of the city's over-enthusiastic guards. The so-called Knights of the Barracuda have been harassing me all day and night. That is nuts. I was under the impression that the Barracudas of being recently piratical persuasion wouldn't mind the honest brigandry. It must be an aristocrat of this place, huh? Good to see what they have to say from back in the day. Why, hello there, love. I'll take it you've come to see me about a retainer. Ooh, don't want to hire a retainer right now. Don't need no retainers. But how? Welcome one. Purchase a head and body gear. Can I actually purchase anything in here? See if it breaks. We got the hempen. 11 fucking K and Gil. I'm broke as shit right now. It is pretty cool. What else did they have for gear? Yeah, I can go to Gridania if you want. We can pop over there, but I gotta go over to see what these guys have got and just make in between. Oh no, that's the weapons, damn it. I needed those. Got warrior arms and everything else. We got the weathered gladius. Okay, all kinds of stuff over here. If you guys wanted to see Gridania, I could pop over there real quick. Let's see. Probably best if they just teleport from the other side. I think, so that way all the NPCs are in place. Bunch of interest. Let's see. Probably just want to go in between. You have to compile a lot of stuff in here. Let's go to the Archers Guild and we'll stop over there. 206. Nope. Hopefully this doesn't take me to hell and back, but we'll find out. Oh, you know what? I didn't type in the one thing I needed. Do copy. Try that again. Because I can warp over there, but I don't know if everything's going to be in place. Let's just go to the won the Archers Guild, probably. God dang, what the heck? Yeah, I'm like in the wrong spot. I must have been off. We're gonna fall through the floor. Let's go to the regular ones in Gridania. Archers Guild's too far over. Alright. I think everybody else should be in place. This is the Aetherite for Gridania, by the way. Okay, right here. He's not where he normally is, I can tell you that right now. Can I go in here? I mean, I've seen one of those so-called archons. You know, those strange figures appearing throughout the realm. Whenever an Aetherite is found, some claim to have seen the Imperial's armor of silver roaming the region. And something. I can say is I have a lot are bold enough to show their faces around here. Garlean or Archon alike, dead or alive. Are you seeing that? That's crazy. I can run you over there real quick, and then we gotta get the Bearded Rock. Can I use these? I don't think I can. Wait a minute, he takes you. Does that poof? I don't know if it'll take me over there or not. May crash this whole game. Yeah, the canopy's right here. Let's see. Yeah, everybody seems to be in place. What's going on, Stone? Alright, so this is normally where the bridge would be, for the Aetherite and stuff. So that doesn't exist anymore. Well, I'd say not anymore. They haven't even built it yet. It doesn't exist because it's not here to begin with. So there you go, buddy. I got you to Gridania. Pretty insane. And like, if you go down this way, because they have all the merchants and stuff that were usually down over here. I think those are in place, but thanks for sharing the live, by the way, guys. Up to 8K. Where you normally go to the Grand Company for Gridania is normally in this building, but it doesn't look like that, does it? Oh, what the hell are those logs doing there? Huh. But it'd normally be here. And clearly it's not a Grand Company. I can't even go in here. Just a side building. Why am I seeing more Final Fantasy XIV players? Oh, I miss this game so much. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's go to Camp Bearded Rock. Let's see if I can get in there and see what I have to do here. Actually, let's get into... I got an idea. I still have to get a chocobo as well. Gotta get to the stables. So let's do, is it 133? Yeah. Gotta get my chocobo and all that stuff. I should have the license for him. I think, yeah, everybody else should be in here. Oh shit, I don't even remember where the chocobo stables are. There's the fishing one. Northern Islands. I should be able to go down below, right? He's there. Should be a way down on the other side. So there's no loading zones in 14 as well. In 1.0. You just kind of go around. By the way, there's the Aetherite. So if you were playing 1.0 back in the day, and I've said this last couple streams, that Aetherite, you could see everybody running around down there. Kind of crazy. What's going on, Jojo? There's ears of the Lalafell. Or even the muscle-bound builds of their cousins, the Highland here. Wow, she's fucking talking smack like no other, huh? And how, you ask, they become the most prevalent race in the realm? Why, I believe there is creativity and craft, combined with their intrinsic ability to adapt and borrow from other cultures. Is there anything else? Yeah, I guess. Let's see what she says about the Lalafels. The Plainsfolk are the descendants of the Lalafell tribes who lived on the massive expanses of grasslands covering the Stretch Island far to the south of Limsa Lominsa, across the Sea of Melthar. While their bodies are small, their ears are markedly large and developed a trait thought to have once necessary to locate food as well detect enemies in the wide expanse of the steppe. One of the theories is why many of them have green hair is that the color helped them blend into the tall grasses. Lalafels normally have green hair? What the fuck? Where's she getting this? I guess. Making them more difficult to find by avian predators such as the giant rocks known to hunt the region. Wow. Okay, let's see what the real good in. Every child has heard frightening bedtime tales of the fearless, bloodthirsty Vikings who stalked the 5 seas in their longboats, mercilessly reaving and pillaging coastal villages until the ship holds were overflowing with plunder. I don't remember any of this. You guys? This is crazy. Overflowing with plunder. And the village's master several hundred years ago was the most certainly accurate description of the Sea Wolf clan. However, not only a fraction of those characteristics remain. They're still recognized by their remarkable gait and girth, booming voices, and quick tempers. While many follow the albeit loosely in the steps of their ancestors exceed the art of sailing. I feel right home here at Limsa. Huh. Is there anything about the other races that's available? Probably can't talk about the Elven, right? She only has the 3. Must not have it in there yet. Sahagin and all the races. Okay. That's wild. Just to hear that kind of stuff, you know? None with her either. We need to go down. Not up. We goofed up, dudes. We goofed up. Uplander, no busy deals with Sweetnicks. I remember Sweetnicks. Heck yeah. Get her asses down in the level here. I'm trying to find... Yeah, the Chocobo stables are underneath. That's what I thought. See if we can get the bearded rock. I forgot that it was over here. Boom, boom, chicka, chicka, boom, boom. What's up, lady? Blight took a toll on my birds, but it seems the worst finally behind us. Here's my Chocobo insurance that you had to get. What's up, Justin? How you doing, buddy? Seven Hell's not another one. The thrice damned Admiral and her Maelstrom are gonna be putting me out of business, and this is no more than a handful of moons since the birds were finally rid of Blight. You don't have to go running back to your quartermaster. I'll honor the insolence. I thought it was insurance. What the fuck? Slap me a Chocobo, folks. Fine looking bird, fine. You think I brought out the sickest steed I had? Well, it wouldn't be a lie if I told you I'd like to have, but you can rest assured I didn't. The last thing I need is the Kutas confiscating my stock and slinging me in the brig. Then why... Oh, 10K, by the way. Why are they so mean? I don't remember them being assholes like this. Look, you want a Chocobo, you shit ass? Jesus. That is so crazy. Alright, we're gonna call him Dash. He dashes around. It's funny. How original. 1.0 NPCs were so sassy. Hell yeah, they were. She's intense. Been trained to respond only to the sound of that particular whistle. I have dung to shovel. Get your ass out of here. That shit's funny. Alright, we're Bearded Rock should be out here. Whee! Where you at, Dalamud? You hanging out there? Hell yeah, he's like, I'm gonna crash into your bitch ass here soon. I'm coming. Only was happening. Lady Luck, welcome back. Oh man, keeping at the pub. Nostalgia. Another adventure. I can't move an elm in the camp without bumping into one of your kind these days. Well, what the hell do you think we're here for? What the hell did that guy even say? What was, is it a journal? The captain. No, there's a way to blow that fucker back up, but I don't remember what the hell he said. Let me let you rubbing on the Aether, right? Right then, no matter where you travels take you, be sure to tune with the crystals. Okay, well, he was rubbing on something, alright. Thanks for the follow. 1.0 was gorgeous, really graphically demanding. Yeah, it was pretty intense. Our men and women in the vigil keep out late in the cedar woods. Okay. But yeah, this is the register of that one. I didn't need to go to the 8th ray, right? To the ethereal gate. I think this one's for the fishing, if I remember right. Or maybe not. Unprepared for battle. I don't have any money right now, but we'll get rich. Yeah, so she's just got a little bit of stuff. Leave quest. Yeah. You guys remember them, huh? Look at that guy. He's fancy. Like Little John from Robin Hood, man. Empire's begun showing signs of increased activity in the area, with the air and ground patrols becoming more frequent. These past, well, I mean, they're right above us, right? Yeah, the fuckers are right up there. Eyeballing us. Want to rub my ass. I seen him. I seen him. Don't think I didn't. Alright, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I need to find out if there's other NPCs on the other side. I don't think there is. But yeah, journal. Is that the interactions? Oh, the anima. Oh, yeah, shit. I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. What'd that guy say? Yes, but I don't know where the gate is. Garleans, bleh. They're intense. I fucking remember never having enough anima. Never. Merwin, huh? Still recognized by their blah, 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 blah. Okay. Keep yourself called a guild leave, yep. A guild leaves. And leave quests. Foaming at the mouth. So I gotta go to the treasures of the main. It was updated. Alright. Where are we going now? Oh shit, we gotta go back? Alright. The only ethereal gate is those, right? Pick one. Private server. Hell yeah. Where the hell am I? Dudes. I think I went further away from where the hell I was supposed to go. Yeah, because Spoche's clear on the other side. What kind of horse shit is this? Alright, I gotta get my ass back over there. This is a bad deal. And my link shield's got some shit going on with it. To the Adventurers Guild. Yeah, that map, huh? Isn't that fucking buck wild? Yeah, it's a private server that they've been working on it for years. But it's been recently compiled with a few new things, but like Depends on which ones you do. There's a lot of the stuff's actually still broken, but you know, we're having fun. Poof-assing around. I should just poof over though. We're just goofing around. Watching the ships fly and fucking Dalamu's staring me down. Going, you wait. You wait, biznitch. I'm gonna blow your ass in half. And there's no loading zones in the Limsa, so we should be good. We'll just buzz around. So they have an open air dungeon of Spoche who's still there. Over in these tracks. This is Lenosha, by the way. Isn't that fucking crazy? What the hell's on this gate? I don't remember that being there. Oh, it's the bridge that links them. So 14 had a very Final Fantasy XI aesthetic where the maps are fucking huge. You had to walk everywhere. Not a lot of poofing around. So, you know. We're going to come in through the other side of Limsa. I was going to poof over, but screw it. 11K. Just to check the other side of the map. I wonder if I can cut across. Probably won't let me. Will it? Oh shit, that bridge is way over there. I apologize if the internet fluctuates back and forth. I might have to mess with that a little bit, but it is what it is. Oh, maybe I should have poofed over there. Holy shit, this is a little bit further than what I thought it was. Yeah, it says the gate's right there, right? Oh yeah, this is Limsa Gate. Aha! Now we're making progress. I wonder if I can walk right in there with the chocobo all the way in there. If you ever wanted to know what it looked like, were you zoned into Limsa? Well, this is it. Yeah, isn't that crazy? And there's NPCs and shit in here too, I think. Well, there was. I don't know if I'm instanced in, but there's usually NPCs, I think, right there. My mind is blown. Yeah, there's a regular moon. A private server where the summoner is back to the best summoner. Yeah, I've been told that before, though, too. Where, like, it's just not the same, you know? Let's see, I need to go to not the ferry docks. Hold on here. Lenosha proper. We have the other gates too. The Limsa. We can just do the regular gates. Make sure everything loads in. If we don't, we're in trouble. Wait a minute. Oh, do I have to fucking walk back in here? No way. Over the current Final Fantasy. Except for some of the aesthetics. Like, I think 1.0 is aesthetically better looking than current day. And that's because of just the design choices. And the animations of the characters way better. Just because it's just fully loaded. I wonder why. I swear there was NPCs up in here. Maybe not. Maybe it's on the other side. But yeah, it's just the aesthetic. Like, I mean, look at his hair bouncing. Like, he just... all the stuff that jingles on his body. The movements of the animations look good. It's just a completely different game. Because it was meant to look like an offline game. As far as offline would allow to be online. You know, hard. Yeah, I think I can... it should just poof in, but if not, then I'll see if those NPCs load in. There should be NPCs on the back side, but maybe not. Yeah, 'cause I'm not loaded in where I need to be. I wonder if it would fix... I'm testing stuff out, trying to figure out if it would be better if I just went the crystal route, but we'll see. I think they tried to bring some of it back with Dawn Trail graphics. I could see that. Here's Limsa's A3, by the way. If you ever wanted to know, it's just tucked back in the corner. Yeah, everything else should be loaded. Should be up top, right? Yeah. I was showing everybody earlier about the fish tank. I always laugh about that. Go look in Limsa, present day right now, and tell me if this fish tank exists. Because I guarantee it doesn't. I think there's a bunch of barrels and shit in front of it. But it doesn't exist. Yeah, pretty crazy, huh? Yeah, go look and see if that fish tank's there. Pretty bananas, huh? I think I have to go back and talk to that guy. I can't remember. Thanks for the follow, by the way, and the shares and everything in between. You guys are awesome. I needed to go to... Get everybody loaded in where I needed to be. It's the Adventurers Guild, right? Some of it's not quite perfect, but hey, we're getting there. It's fun just to hang out with you guys. Oh crap, I put it in wrong. Need to pay attention to what I'm doing here. No fish tank. Told you. No fish tank. I'm just random. You also don't have the Musketeers Guild either. There's a Musketeers Guild that you can't get into. See if you can get into that building. It's in the corner. So leave the Adventurers Guild and go straight north and then northwest. And tell me if you can get into those doors. If not, then I guarantee you can't. Treasures of the Main. 12 take me the lad still amongst the living. Yeah, I just went to Beard Rock or whatever the hell it was. I can't remember. Took a little time. The city of Limsa's got its share of guilds. Stray adventure now, again, the quickest way. By the way, from the cloud of flies, what seems to be making friends. Yeah, I wager that it's still lugging that bloody balloon fish around. Who the fuck is the balloon fish? Oh, I'll go this way. It's over in the corner. But let me know if you guys see it. I don't think you can get through those doors. We're at 12K. Is Josh back up in here? Maybe never left. What's going on, Don? Yeah, you should be able to go up this way. And it's that corner building right over there. Which I don't think you guys can get into. I need to play with, sir. Well, you can't get on this one. This one's 1.0. This is prior to Realm Reborn. This one technically doesn't exist anymore. Sorry, duder. Yeah, I can't even get in that door there. It's locked. Must have to go around. Bet you they make me go through. Yeah, is it locked? I wonder if it is. Hold on. Lots of compiling. Let's see. Should be on that map though. Did I miss it completely? That door should be open. Maybe it's around. Oh, I bet it's shut. And then you have to go around the other way. Because the other stuff's instanced. Isn't it? Yeah, I wonder if it's instanced. I wonder if I can do this. You should be able to follow through on each one, but maybe it's because I'm poofing around too much. So I can just go to the Culinaries Guild and go from there. This 11? No, it's Final Fantasy XIV. No, it's not quite finished. Oh, there's people up in here. Do those doors work finally? Oh, now they work. Good lord. What are you crying about? I'm sorry, mother, father. I don't think I have what it takes to be a chef anymore. God dang. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I'm in a restaurant in Guild to find a Bismarck, huh? Wow. Throughout Eorzea, I can't even talk. Exotic cuisine making it a popular destination for those who travels bring the Villbrand. Holy shit. And the kitchens. How's it going there, sweet cheeks? You call us a vegetable more than a weed, I suppose, to provide my peckish patrons with perfectly poached produce when I have to work with this. The pro vendor? God dang, that's a pickled piper pimpin' thing to worry about. This is a totally different version of 14 than I know. Yeah, a lot of people will say that for sure. Hey, Ree, what's going on? Thanks for the likes, by the way. You guys are at it. Top likers in Discord, by the way. What are they cutting? Look at that, they're fucking cutting. Is that an onion? You think chefs have it easy, eh? I scrubbed the floors for 5 years before I was even allowed to touch a frying pan. Oh my god, that was even... What the hell? This is crazy. Being a chef on a ship can be depressing sometimes. By a couple of big waves and a half of your food you serve ends up splashed across the deck. One of these days I'll hope to invent a dish so delicious it'll taste even better going down a second time. Look at them flames. You guys really fucking going to town. Chef, a little eat. Times I'm so hungry I could catch myself drooling over the dishes. What sets my dishes apart from those made by other chefs? Why, blood, sweat, and tears, of course. That's wild. A lot of work to get this one. Fine facilities. Let you cater, huh? Ooh, you can buy other shit, but I don't need to buy them. Alright, let's see what we got. I think the other guy's different normally. Welcome, the connoisseur, to the world-famous Bismarck. I see the fear of the lesser moon falling from the sky hasn't kept you from the fine establishment. Yeah, we're always worried about the damn Dalamud coming down and crashing and burning everybody. So funny. Let's see what we got. Men waste too much time wagging their tongues, framing meaningless utterances, when they should be devoting their magnificent gustery organ to the savoring world's infinite palate. Oh my god, Penelope flavors. About bloody time, Bertrand C. Even 7 bells ago. Alright, maybe not 7, anyway. No harm done, now and over the goods. You got your person there. Caught a whiff of it, huh? Damn. Been tough to get running. Yeah, it's pretty intense. Yeah, it'd be, look at that. Ain't but once in a blue moon we ever get a balloon fish in here. That's what they call us, a balloon fish? What the fuck? Drag us up the lads. Won't find nothing in the 5 seas as sumptuous as the balloon fish, though these days me old regulars won't so much as come through the door if I got me one in the what? Looks like it's rolling smooth. Yeah, I mean, it's got its hiccups. And why would your patrons deem to presence of this particular denizen of the deep? Like, they like to have these little flow of dialogue, I've noticed. It seems to just kind of, I don't know, it's weird how it floats, and like they talk about stuff like the dirtly, dastardly, depper dude, you know, they like rhyme kind of. Might have something to do with the fact that it appeared on the ship precisely at the time of the serpent. Slow down, milady. Just see attacked by a bleeding sea serpent. They're talking about Leviathan, by the way. If you guys didn't see the beginning stream, we get to see him go over the boat. Your soul is crazy, huh? Sea serpents, what do you mean, mythological creature? Frequently documented in Limsa Lominsa's historic records. During a spat for moms who can tell that bedtime story, the fearsome beastie, duh, but crushes ships as mighty maw swallows old crews in a single gulp. The mouse story goes that the creature guards a mountain of gold and diamonds, and whoever finds it gets the rule of the seas. Pretty like that's kind of what rumored to be hidden on the sealed rock. I want to get to the sealed rock. Got to get this. Perhaps it's already begun. He's like, up yours, buddy. And you still look so good. Yeah, she's looking good. One of these Lalafels doing. Whoa, buddy! Aprons and hats, smocks and snacks. A chef cannot cook without looking the look. Come browse the wares and shop compare. Remeki shall see all your needs. Wow. Okay. You scrubbing it up? Oh, navigator, I'm floundering in the seat of ineptitude. Make of the light of a beacon, and then I might find my way safely into the port of gustery inspiration. There concord the mouth-watering recipes will sate appetites of my savoring clientele. Holy shit. Look at this guy, he's fucking passed out drunk. Just about. Wench, bring me another ale. What's that? He ain't a wench? Bring me another winch! Holy shit. It's funny as hell. Are we looking out here? What do we see? Anything good? Like that weird fucking weather balloon thing up there? Be gone, filthy adventurer. I can't see while you're trying to take in the scenery. Look at the size of that moon. What moon? It's on the other side, right? I don't know what the hell he's looking at. It's so crazy. Undoubtedly the most delectable meal. I like their poses too, how they sit in there. Each character's got its own specific pose instead of just sitting there like a jackass. You know what I mean? Like, she looks pretty relaxed with her hand over her stomach, and you don't see that kind of shit in like current day 14. No. Not even close. Like his arm draped over like that, sitting like that, you don't see that kind of stuff in the character models. No. What with the Sahagin raids and all, come never miss a chance at the Bismarck. Not only is the food outstanding, but the wonderful place meet travelers and hear tales of their exploits. Except for you look like Robin Hood, right? I must say I've never tasted anything so sublime. There's a limit to the courses of a woman can eat. It's been 6 bells since I've arrived and no sign of a dessert. I ain't the fucking winch. Am I? Never seen anyone eat so much, and with this, the Empire threatening to attack the city-state at any moment. Crazy sauce. Hold on a second, my dudes. I gotta take a quick break. I'll be right back. All right, sorry, I'm back. Had to grab something to drink and do a few other things. Okay. Thought you guys are sticking around. Sorry, made you wait on that one, but duty calls. Sometimes. Performance mode. Let's see. Making sure I got your guys' likes so I can see everything. Well, you guys are right up there, aren't you? All good. What's up? Oh, Josh, how's everybody hanging up there? You guys doing good? Hopefully you guys are doing all right. All right, so now we need to find... No, don't do that. So now we need to go to the Musketeers, which they should be just right around the corner. This is what I was talking about earlier. If you guys could get to the Musketeers Guild, then it should be open. So... Is this door open? Yeah, we should be good. Welcome to the Bismarck. Rather than drowning your sorrows in the flagon of lukewarm ale over at the Drowning Winch, why not dine in style? Been looking for a private server. I got you. Yeah, this is Limsa Lominsa. So you need to look in regular retail of 14 and tell me if you can get into this building, and I don't think you can. This is the Musketeers Guild, so if you look at this one, it's not a complete build. This is just, it's pretty broken still, but anyway. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to in retail to get to that one. And Dalamoon's up there. Still leering, hanging out, want to kill all of it. Very true. Another wide-eyed adventure coming to Limsa, looking for fame and riches, eh? I don't know what you've heard about the city before you came. If you're not careful, Limsa will chew you up and spit you out in the sea like countless others who wandered its gates. I'm sure they did. Can I go through any of these doors? Oh, these doors do open. So like a little patio. Kind of look out into the sea. Like the Dark Aesthetic is 1.0. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Gonna take everybody out, cut them in half. Thanks for sharing the live, by the way, and the follows and everything in between. Yeah, I don't think you guys can get in this building. If I can even get in that building. Yeah, so this is the Musketeers Guild. See anything suspicious, types? Let us know. The place has been swarmed with pirates trying to sneak in their ways into the sealed rock. I don't think you're able to play as a musketeer yet. Just the guild was available. Like it was here, and they just never made the class. Constantly deal with threats. Well, riddling out of waters and of the Sahagin, it's always... Well, their numbers are one priority. Gotcha. Let's look and see what others got to say here. And their little hat, musketeer's outfit. Coming to battlefield in Sahagin. All the more reason why Knights of the Barracuda should make a stand and drive accursed creatures back into the abyss. What in the PS3? This wasn't even running on the PS3. PS3 couldn't even handle this thing. PS3 probably would have blew up. This guy's bored at his desk. One might think that the city overrun with pirates could fall into a chaos at any given moment. But this is Limsa Lominsa, and the Knights of the Barracuda have an iron grip upon her neck, squeezing it like a champ. Hey yo! Hey yo! Bing bong. Love that meme. They avoid the ship known as the Astralilica. Right. Well, let's get moving here, shall we? You're on the first floor of the Coral Tower, the official headquarters of the Knights of the Barracuda. The Barracudas are Limsa Lominsa's acting city garrison. They're in charge of the protection of their citizens, which does not include you. Damn. I told you these guys are savage as shit. Why does the walking animations look better? 16K, by the way. Here he's up at 814. Let's see what he's got to say, man. He's probably going to beat me over the head. You're a little careful, believe who you believe in yourself to go back in the world, but because you are nothing until you have proven differently. Yeah, I told you these guys are savage as shit. The game was so amazing for its time. Yeah, the details, because they tried to make it, like I said, as graphically as good as they could, because they wanted to compare it to the offline counterparts, is what it was all about. Let's see how first you fare. An aptitude test. Okay. So what's the aptitude test? On the floor. I think it's down below. The Musketeers Guild. I mean, look at the signs. Crazy, right? Mobile version of the game? No. Yeah, I mean, it was all based out of a console one to begin with, because of Final Fantasy XI was the same way. Wouldn't that be sweet to be able to use guns, though? Like, besides the machinist and stuff like that, but... He shot him right between the eyes. Next. I'm ready. Put me in, coach. Fresh off the boat, eh? Alright, let's see your aim. Let's peek. What? You waltz your way into town teeming with pirates and cutthroats, and you don't even bother bringing a musket? No, I did not. Ease off, Corporal. Now lend the adventurer one of our weapons. Let's let him shoot whatever he wants, I guess. Draw, varmint! Look like straight CGI, so much better. Alright. Say your prayers, biznatch. Why, you look just like... I'm gonna get my ass kicked, is what I look like. You get that weapon, recruit. Men, which one of you would have been wise to lend your civilian your firearm? Listen, Lord Fancy Britches, but you are a long way from Daddy's villa up in Fancyshire. You are lost, you best turn around and find yourself a porter to carry your bags back home. We're looking for real men and women for this operation. Now, if the sea air has corroded your brain case and you're dreaming of epic sea battles with giant squid beasts, there's a little I can say will prevent you from applying to join the 5th Levy. Unsurprisingly, the Barracudas are always looking for fresh replacements for that unit. Oh man, someone got his ass kicked. What's up, Hillary? What's going on? Would you look at that, Sergeant? You may have found a keeper. Say his name is Marrow Dowlin. Dowlin? Marrow Dowlin? 17K? Damn, yeah, that's crazy shit. Always adjusting the sound on it, though. Make sure everything sounds good to you guys. May have to turn it up a little bit more, maybe. Let me crank up the sound so it's not so quiet. I still want it blowing you guys out, but I don't think it's going to. Maybe? Hold on here, dudes. Alright, yeah, let me know if that gets too loud. I'll kind of keep an eye on stuff. Hey, thanks for the follow, by the way. Alright, everybody. Let's see what these guys are shooting up here at the guild here. Not a day that goes by we don't catch some bottom-feeding pirate attempting to worm his way into our ranks as the guise of an honest adventurer. Sadly for them, the greed-addled brutes failed to take the information gathered network into account. Paying adventure. Damn. Can we get in the way? Look at him fucking shoot it up. Oh. Serious business. She's not even staring at it. Before the Admiral won the Trident, she would often spend time in the recruits like me teaching us how to use our firearms. Huh. Suggest stepping aside, stranger. My aim is not yet that good. Accidents. We wouldn't want any accidents, shall we? Walking between it. Look at them muskets. I'd love to fire those bad boys. You heard of my sister? Private Bomb-to-Be? I don't know. Once was a time where her unit was the most talked about in town. What I wouldn't have given to be out here with her. Floating islands, hidden treasure, giant sea serpents. What more could a Marine ask for? Fair enough. Here to sign up for the place of the 8th levy? Well, you'd be best speak with Isadora on the recruitment desk. And a lot of shady types trying to wiggle their way into our ranks. Fair enough. Wait. Give another one on you. Commodore Raynor, quite an interest in you. Whether or not that proves to be a blessing, only time will tell. Fair enough. But they're not gonna let me through here. Can I go through there? You gonna funk me up? What'd she say? Brig lies below. Trust me, you don't want to see what's inside. Maybe I do want to see what's inside. 18K. Bum, ba-dum, boom. We're in the first floor of the Coral Tower, the official headquarters. Oh yeah, you already said that. What we got here, huh? Boom, 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 boom. Back so soon, eh? I had a feeling you would be not faring very well. You were advised to apply for the 5th levy, but that... Uh-oh. Alright, Greenbacks, the festivities have come to a close. The Seal Rock unit... Thanks for the gift! As the Rock unit has been filled. Appreciate it, buddy. But before you go crying back to your mammies, we all always have room for failures like you in the 5th. Who knows, maybe we can even make men out of you if you last long enough. Dismissed. But yeah, thanks for the gifts, guys. And the likes and shares. Appreciate doing that. Glad you guys are hanging out, checking this out with me. Thralls, balls, I would be told joining the Kutas would be making a ticket to Seal Rock. All these damn pirates. Should have seen it coming. Kutas knew all along that every rough rogue and rascal within 100 malms would be down here trying to snake his way into the ranks. Me mate made it all the way to the final test, but some sneaky sod dobbed in. Oh. There goes me bleeding cut. Arr. Pirate talk. Me made, oh, same thing. I forgot that the cutscenes stay up for a while, or the text. So I want to read the next box when I look down and look up. I don't know about you, but I reckon you're risking your neck for imaginary coin is a job best left to the endearingly opal, or the opalously thick. On the other hand, I've got better things to do with me time. Arr. Emmerich, Captain Caravan sent me to find you. Says it's urgent like. Let me bitch slap you into the ocean. Slap. You looking at me? I don't know what the hell. Who the hell's he looking at? That's a goofy mask. Oh, the Musketeers Guild. Won't be pleased. Won't be pleased for what? You looking for me? Huh. Well, she's on the other side, right? More people up in here looking for job postings or what? Oh, get me out of there. Camera angle's weird. How dare that hell's damn Kuta give the final Seal Rock position to Meridon when he promised to me things I've... Wait a minute, what? After the things he made me do last night? Holy shit. Dude, that is savage as fuck. Wait a minute, what'd you say? Young Scalper put quite a show on, so did he. I laid eyes on... I can't say I've ever laid eyes on the man, though. Oh my god. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Some of the fucking dialogue. Dude, that is nuts. I'm not expecting that at all. You got used and abused, huh? That's wild. 19K. You claim to be an adventurer, yet you have the stench of a pirate. Might you be trying to deceive us, that the ruffian Emmerich did earlier? No matter. If you have aught to hide, we have the means to divine it. Come with me. Time to get over and get your ass spanked. Sideways. And then, trust me, I'm not going to do what they did last night. Isn't that right? They're Squid McFace. Titus. I recall you were registered to an adventurers guild. I still believe you carry a standard issued flintlock. By one of our knights, you return it to the quartermaster in the weapons depot on the lower floor. You say you already returned to the sergeant, but I just spoke with him. Why didn't he? Very well. I shall inquire with the sergeant once more, and you are free to go. I don't think I'm free to go. We'll see what happens. It's almost lunchtime, my dudes. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. We'll keep at it as long as it allows me to. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, might be stuck on a loading on this one. That's to the other side. Let's see if this quest loads. It might not. I don't know. All right, almost time for me to get ready for work, but I'm here until the end. No worries. This might be the end. If I can't get the quest to load. We'll see. Oh. What did it do? Something happened. I don't even know what happened. Screw it. It's all good. We got it. We're good. I think. It's iffy. It's iffy. You never know. Oh, from the Adventurers Guild Link Pearl. Okay. Oh, goes the initiation. Earn your skills yet? Aye, Leviathan's Eye. They didn't take ye. What godforsaken unit did they cast ye lot with? I thought I told ye. Stick with the 8th. They ain't turned on anyone down since the Schwab. 2 bum legs missing, glass eye. What the fuck? Well, if the Kudas ain't your cup OT, then about life as a polar might not be as many as guns as the lads up on the bridge, but they rule the seas just the same. Ah, damn, what's going on, Benji? Lady Luck, you're still in here? And Zanderson, we got Heffy. Everybody and their grandma's up in here. Let's see, pay a visit. Oh, okay, so now the thing's not lit up anymore, so that way you don't know if you have any more NPC link pearls. I don't know, I can't remember if we have that kind of stuff with regular retail. I don't remember the NPC link pearls. I think this happens in the cutscenes. Then we gotta go to the Fisherman's Guild. Is that further down? I don't remember. They're on the other side, I think. I don't remember. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Yeah, it's downstairs past the chocobo one. I don't want to use the 8th rights because just in case if things get wacky. Let's run into the other NPCs that we need to run into. Check more of it out. Can we get down? We can go this way. There's no loading zones, really. I mean, there is some for instances, but I always wanted to try 1.0. I heard it's so tedious to set up. Yeah, it's pretty intense, some of it. And the older builds, depends on which builds you get and how you do it. A lot of it's missing, and you have to pretty much put all the code in yourself and a bunch of other stuff. Compile it, and people are still working on it, but it's been going for decades. Not decades, but over a decade. Seems like. Yeah, we'll go down through here and make sure everything loads up. But there's the Aetheryte normally where everybody hangs out. It seems so much different, you know, when you got everybody in here. Oh shit, yeah, you can't go down that way. See, there's steps that leads down to this, even though it's just a statue. Madalamud up there just creeping on you the entire time. But yeah. You know how the Aetheryte is flat? And there's like water that comes down these little rocks. You see this? Where the water's like glistening and shit. You can see like kind of like the sun when it beams down on it. It's a nice touch. Is there water that runs down all of them? Yeah. Yeah, there's like little lake water things in here, and it just goes in the little aqueduct thing. That which leads to the middle piece here. Kind of bonkers. Anyway, to the fishing guild. People still selling stuff. Just checking everybody out on the way there. Hello, mama. Don't know how it is in the Outlands, but if I was you, I'd watch who I'd speaking to. Not everyone's hell's bent on being your mate, savvy? Would you like to be? Damn. Somebody's gonna get choked out. Exotic goods. Amazing. Yeah, it's pretty damn awesome. It's like Manderville with his fucking shaved head. Which he's in this game too, by the way. You'll run into Manderville. He's in Gridania. Different type of merchant for a little place. Parlay, if you will. Dun, dun, dun. This is where the normally market boards. Okay, so there's no. Do you see how there's no gap in here? So in Retail 14, there's normally a market board sitting here and here. There's no market boards in this game. It's all getting the materials and retainers, and you just have like a whole market room. Imagine something kind of like this, full of just NPCs standing everywhere. You just click on each one. There's no like good search function. Oh, it's terrible. Man without small clothes is like a pirate without a parrot. Ye's be less naked? What the fuck? What? A man without small clothes is like a pirate without a parrot. Ye be less naked. Is she trying to... Oh, she's trying to sell me shit. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, am I supposed to be naked? Yeah, this one's a compiled private server. Wow. Is even shocked in here? I don't think it is. Oh yeah, it is, I guess. Huh. That's funny. I was just checking in here to see what other NPCs were hiding. But yeah, no market boards. None of that shit exists. As you can tell, everything seems just bigger. That's the way I kind of look at it. Oh yeah, it's empty. There's nobody in here but me. An NPC. But yeah, there's nothing in between that. Normally you would see, back in the day, there'd be a bunch of people running around. But you could only see so many people on your screen too, though. It's not like Retail 14 nowadays where you can see a shit ton of people on your screen, but even then, it's still restricted on retail. But, is the fishing guild down below still? I don't remember. It is across the way. But yeah, we'll get it going here. Be down below. It's been so long since I've been through here. But Final Fantasy XI was like that though too. Business, O's business end, huh? Be glad you'd be standing in these sodden boots. Damn. Crazy. Play with mods. Yeah, there ain't no mods about it. You can't play mods like this for 14 retail? Yeah, you're mine. This looks nothing like retail. Not even close. Plus, Yoshi P would ban your ass into a fucking coma if he found out you were playing with mods. Yeah, he don't play around with that shit. I know people do, but man, it's not a good deal. What the hell is she doing? She feeding chum out to the fish? Eat it, my darlings. The fatter you are, the more we can sell for you. She just dumping shrimp down there? I wonder what his sit animation was. I don't remember. I'm just kind of hanging out while she's throwing chum out there. So funny. I don't think you can change your position. At least I don't remember the emotes. Should have an emote list, but I don't remember what it is. Not in this one anyway. Let's see. Fishing Guild. Fishing Guild way out, right? Is it in here? I don't remember. Down at the bottom, right? Nope, that door don't open. Up top or on the bottom? I can't remember where the hell it is, especially in 1.0. I never go to the fishing one. Must be on the other side. Yeah, because there's the A3. Yep. But you can go through that door, but apparently not. Well, I've been rid of this place. One more of the wading through the alleyways knee deep. And crafters were serious business back in the day. I'll tell you what. Shit, if you were a crafter in 1.0, fuck that. You guys had some grit. This is not a game that holds your hand. Not as bad as 11, where 11 doesn't tell you anything. 14 was a little bit better than that, but still, shit just not easy on you. Like her sea herself turned to pitch. Heard a polar once say he had 1,000 yalms to the rope anchor. You seen the two beacons lighting the waters off God's grip? Min's ring and Ursulin's torch, they're called, maintain both candlelights. Trouble is not many polars volunteer for the job since the Sahagin started raiding the shores of the Lenosha. Damn. Oh, you see they're got a titch looking for the easiest tack and going. The what? Tackle and going? This is crazy. Well, this is a compiled version of 1.0. This is not fully complete, and it's not. And then before Realm Reborn. Yeah, this is quite a bit before Realm Reborn. Let's see what we got here. I think almost lunchtime, my dudes. Yep. All right. I was going to do this next quest, but I think we'll hold it off to the next one. The food's here now. Well, look at the little water coming off the little things. See that? That's kind of cool. I don't remember that being in retail. Sometime we'll do a side-by-side. Yeah, it's coming on the little water thing, and it's going over here. Pretty crazy. But yeah. Yeah, the combat's still 1.0. It's 1.0 through and through. There's nothing to Realm Reborn about this game. This is how it was in 1.0. This is 1.0. And this is pretty nuts. But yeah. There's nothing to Realm Reborn about it. Not even in the same coding or game at all. So Dalamood's up there ready to crash into shit and murder everybody. But anyway, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little stream here. I'll keep up some ones. I'll see if I can keep the servers up and running. And everything still intact. You know, we'll see what happens. But anyway, thanks for guys watching over here. We got 22K off of Josh. If you guys want to join the Discord, it is in the description below. Or on the main site of TikTok, you should be seeing it on our page. You'll be able to join our Discord. It's an automatic link. You click on it and pop on in. Go into general and chat and say hi. We also, since I bring that up, if you are the top liker in today's stream, we put you in that list in our Discord. So, yeah. Josh, thanks for the stream. Have a good lunch. Yeah, you guys too. Hopefully you get something good to eat. But yeah, we'll do that. And then what else we got going on? Oh, yeah, if you're watching over on YouTube, go ahead and give a like, comment, and subscribe. Subs are always great. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it and want to see more of this. I'd always appreciate that kind of stuff. And if, yeah, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. 1.0, your experience. Are you a legacy player like me? I'm a legacy player for Final Fantasy XI and 14. I played through all of them. I played through all the mainline 14, or not 14, but Final Fantasy games, plus a lot of the spin-offs. Right now, we're also working on Final Fantasy V, the Pixel Remaster. So, and later today, we'll probably be doing Final Fantasy XIV Retail. I'll be doing the newest event that came out, which is the Moonfire Fair. Started today. So if you're on retail, head on over and do it. And yeah, if you're watching on Twitch and any other place, it does lead after 7 days, so check it out while you can. It's always underneath our live tab, and every game we play, it has its own playlist. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here, and you guys take care of yourselves and get something to eat. And look forward to the next 1.0 stream of Final Fantasy XIV and other games that we play, like Chrono Cross, Remastered, we got Expedition 33, all kinds of stuff. So peace out, my dudes. See you in the next one.
And give a little gift.